Every Q4, a handful of products completely take over Etsy. Sellers who jump in early can make life-changing money in just a few weeks' time. Today, I'm going to show you 4 products that you can start selling right now that have massive demand this holiday season, and almost nobody is talking about them. First off, if you're new here, my name is Robert Balaz, and I've done over 600K in revenue on Etsy. In last Q4 alone, I sold thousands of personalized products and was actually able to generate over 140K in sales. This season can literally change your entire year if you know which products to focus on. So let's dive into the 4 products I recommend to start selling now so that you can see life-changing results this Q4. All right, so the first product I recommend to sell on Etsy is customized ornaments or personalized ornaments. So as you can see here, I looked up custom ornaments on Etsy and these are the results. So as you can see, monthly sales 19, monthly sales 170, monthly sales 20, 47. Keep in mind, it's not even Q4 yet, or Q4 literally just started as of recording this video. So just so you know, you do have time. The peak of Q4 has not come into effect yet. So as we can see here, tons of ornaments. If we click on this one here, for example, we can see that it has 50 sales. It's got a monthly revenue of 1,195. Keep in mind, this is based off of previous results or like based off of what's happening now. If we click into the listing, we can see 2 people bought in the past 24 hours, and it's essentially a memorial personalized ornament with a custom photo and name and date, right? So they have different ornament options in the variations here, and then they also offer a gift box, and yeah, so that is one product that I recommend. So the nice thing about ornaments, and this is kind of a common theme I have with all of these products, is that you can basically put any type of design on them and it makes sense, right? And that is one of the keys that are in my philosophy for actually choosing which product to sell. And that is that you can put different types of designs on it so that you can target different niches. So that's the nice thing about ornaments. So there's unlimited design potential, essentially. And obviously, it makes sense that Q4 is the season to sell ornaments, right? Because of the Christmas holidays. And that is when ornaments actually blow up. Now, there will be some sales that happen throughout the year for ornaments, but keep in mind that the main sales time of year is Q4. So October, November, and December, especially for this product. So one of the things that you can do to actually stand out from the crowd is sell unique ornaments. So not just these round ceramic ones that we're looking at here. So one of the print providers that I use is Merchise. Now, as you can see, Merchise here, they have an insane catalog of ornaments to choose from. So Merchise, I went to Merchise, products, and then ornaments. And this is what they have to offer, right? They have just a ton of different ornaments. Yeah, they have your basic ceramic ones. They have a glass ornament wind chime. They have acrylic ornaments. They have custom shape ornaments. They have, you name it, basically they have it, right? So they have like a bubble ornament. They have like an acrylic one that you can do a special shape with. They have multi-layered ornaments. And the nice thing here too is that they don't cost a lot, right? So as you can see here, this costs $4 and the shipping on it is $5.49. So essentially our cost is $9.49. And we could easily sell this glass ornament on Etsy for over $20, right? And I know because I've sold this ornament. So yeah, they also offer different shapes. They have a heart and a circle for this ornament. Now there's a ton of ornaments to choose from here. So that is the very nice thing about Merchise. Printify also does have ornaments, but they're not as unique. So it's gonna be harder to stand out from the market, right? Now, if you want to learn more about merchandise and ornaments in general, go ahead and I'll link some videos below in the description. I actually did an unboxing from merchandise with some super cool ornaments. And then I also have a tutorial video on how to actually use merchandise and create your own ornaments to list on Etsy. So go ahead and check that out. I'll have that linked in the description. So the next product you could sell on Etsy that I would recommend is blankets. And as you can see here, I found one blanket listing here. Now, this is just one example, but there are tons and tons of blankets doing very, very well on Etsy. The nice thing about blankets is that it makes sense for the Q4 season, right? Because it's a warm product, right? So it really does make sense. The nice thing about blankets too is you can have different designs on it, which I already mentioned is a common theme. And so you're not limited design wise. And also the cool thing about blankets is you can sell them at a high price, right? They have a high perceived value. So as we can see here, this listing here, if we analyze it, has done 17,506 sales. Now they've been on the platform for 34 months. So this listing's been active for 34 months. It's got 81 reviews and it has monthly sales 194, monthly revenue 3669. Now this will easily probably triple in Q4, I would imagine. And as you can see here, there's 10 people that bought in the last 24 hours. So it's already gaining some traction. Now we can see they offer different sizes and colors as well. And this is just essentially a personalized blanket with names on it, right? So if we go ahead and look at the supplier of Printify, Printify I use as well. I use both Merchandise and Printify. I'll have my affiliate links in the description. Go ahead and use those if you want to support the channel. It's at no extra cost to you. So go ahead and check out these two suppliers. Now Printify, blankets, they have a ton of blankets. So they have more blanket options than Merchandise does. And I've also looked at the price differences there and they're very comparable price-wise. So there's a ton of blankets you can sell here. They have their best sellers. They have a trending one here, a woven blanket. So this is the best seller, Velveteen Plush. And you can see that there's two suppliers on Printify that produce them. If we go ahead and analyze one of them, we can see that they have a shipping time. You can choose between standard and economy. And it costs, based off of size, anywhere from $6.59 to $11.99 to ship it. Now the product cost is anywhere from $9.64 to $23. So just to put things into perspective here, we could easily sell a blanket. Let's just take the 50 by 60 option, for example, which costs us $16.83 plus $9.99. So we're essentially looking at $26-ish for the blanket shipped. We could easily sell that for probably $50 to $60 and also charge probably $5.99 for shipping, right? So as you can see, that's a healthy profit margin and something we can make good money on. So that is why I essentially would recommend selling blankets. All right, so quick break here. If you want to know more about how to actually list your product onto Etsy or how to scale your existing shop if you have one, you're in luck. I created a course/community that shows you everything step by step. So I'm going to play a quick video for you guys so that you can check it out. Selling on Etsy can feel overwhelming, from figuring out designs to SEO to actually making sales. There are a lot of moving pieces. That's exactly why I created the POD Launchpad, which is my online community and course hosted on the platform of School. Inside, you'll find step-by-step training showing you exactly how to get started and to scale your Etsy shop. Plus, you'll be surrounded by a community of sellers learning and sharing their progress every day. Right now, for a limited time, you can join for just $10 a month. That gives you full access to the community, to the course, and to ongoing support that will help you scale in the fastest time frame possible and avoid mistakes. This special pricing won't last, and I want to help as many people as possible get started. So if you've been waiting for the right time to launch or to scale your shop, now is the time. Just click the link in the description. You'll be taken to a page explaining a little bit more about the course and join for just $10. Let's grow and scale your business together. All right, so the next product I recommend to sell on Etsy in Q4 is sweatshirts. Okay, so sweatshirts are one of the main sellers on Etsy, right? The best sellers. Apparel in general does very well on the platform of Etsy. Now, one way you can stand out from the crowd is to look more into embroidery, right? So embroidery, the nice thing about it is it can warrant higher prices, right? So it has higher perceived value because it's better quality. And yeah, so I'm going to take a look at what Etsy has here. So as you can see, custom embroidered varsity sweater. Let's analyze this one. Maybe this is, let's see, 36 people bought in the last 24 hours. So obviously Everbee is not picking up that it's selling, but it is selling very well. It's an embroidered varsity crew neck. And yeah, it's got multiple sizes, different colors. We head back to Etsy now. We can see 88 monthly sales, 492 monthly sales, 64 monthly sales, 22 monthly sales, 51. So that just goes to show, like, sweatshirts on Etsy and apparel in general sell very well. Now, if we go ahead and look at Printify, at sweatshirts, I found this one here. Now, the nice thing about Printify is that they have a vast catalog as well. Just like Merchize, they have a vast catalog of different types of products. And this sweatshirt that I found here is an example of one that you could sell with embroidery. So as you can see here, this is the unisex heavy blend crew neck, Gildan 18,000, and we chose the embroidery. As you can see, there are multiple suppliers here, so you can essentially choose one. Printify, or Printful, sorry. If we look at that, provider info, they have all the colors there, they have their sizes, right? They have all the way up to 3XL. Shipping, it's going to vary obviously based off of probably size. Oh, no, it doesn't look like there's a difference. So it's just economy or standard. And then we have the different colors as well. Now, let's just see here. If we were to sell a large, costs $22.37 and it costs $8 to ship. So essentially we're looking at around $30 to produce and ship the product. Now, as we are offering embroidery, say for example, we are to sell this sweatshirt for $49.99, you're looking at roughly a $20 profit, right? So that just goes to show you can make money off sweatshirts as well, but you gotta look to add value to what you are offering on Etsy. You can't just design the exact same type of designs and offer the exact same type of products and expect to see results. So think about how you can add value to it, how you can stand out design-wise and product-wise, and that's when you'll see success. All right, the last product I'm going to talk about is wall art, or custom frames, or posters, or whatever you want to call it. So this is a cool one that I found. It's essentially a newspaper style print in a frame, right? So we have sizes, we have different sizes, we have framing options, and let's just go ahead and play around here. If we go to 12 by 16 and white frame, we can see they're charging $40.94 and $5.90 for shipping. So $46 essentially, right, for this. And it's very straightforward, right? let's just see, 7 people bought in the last 24 hours, and it has and it has 1,675 sales in the past 7 months, monthly revenue of 12,579. So very, very impressive. It has monthly sales of 402. So this just goes to show, like, this is very creative, a very, very creative design. And because of that, I am assuming that they were probably the first to market on Etsy with this type of design offered on a frame. And that is why it's doing so well. So heading over to Printify, and I looked up posters, and as you can see, there are a ton of options available on Printify. And I'm not going to click through everyone here, but you have framing options, you have options if you just want to offer a poster. That's one way you can add value, right? You can, or add variations / value, is you can offer just the actual poster itself, as well as a framing option as well, or maybe even offer a canvas, because Printify also does have canvases. So if we go here and look at canvases, so maybe you offer a canvas instead of a frame, right? Maybe even a framed canvas. So go ahead and take a look. There's a ton of options on Printify, and wall art in general, again, has high profit margins, and also it's unlimited design potential. Just as I said, the theme of this whole video is unlimited design potential / good profit margins, and also not too much competition, especially in regards to wall art. Now, the sweatshirts, they will have more competition. Wall art, not so much. Blankets, not so much. Ornaments, there's going to be a lot, so you want to offer unique products there. But yeah, so check out my wall art video. I also made a video on wall art, so go ahead and check that out. And also, again, if you guys want to check out my community / course, go ahead and click that link in the description and check it out. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next one.